Welcome everybody. This is one of my favorite things to do. It's when I actually get asked to do something, i.e. some of my millennials and the old man, you hadn't met him yet, come into my office and say, hey, what do you think about doing something that talks about your favorite builds, some of the things that have come through here recently? I mean, we've been building SEMA cars now for many, many years. We do it quicker and faster than anybody else. And so I started thinking, well, what do I really like? And what really did happen that was cool, and what can we show everybody out there? We're not going back that far. This is gonna be some pretty cool stuff. So grab that beer, get on the couch, or get on a stool in your garage, and let's get going.
The Texas skid mark. Majestic, elegant, raw power, built by the baddest f***ers around. One might think it was born perfect or sculpted by the truck gods out of a solid block of fucking awesome. But what if I told you it started as an absolute piece of shit? That's right. So how did the skid mark become the beast it is today? On this episode, we aim to answer that very question. Its story begins at Gas Monkey Garage. Take it away, Richard.
Y'all might remember back in January, I bought a handful of cars out of a little town west of Fort Worth, and among those was a 67 GMC Stepshod. Now, what I saw was a diamond in the rough, something that I thought we could make into a really cool truck. So the idea for this build was to have a stockish looking truck that is also badass. I'm talking big wheels, laying frame, you name it. And I want this to be something that everybody appreciates, knows, sees, but also feels like it's attainable. One of the main reasons I decided to go with the GMC over its cousin, the Chevy C10, is the dual horizontal headlights. I think that's just a little bit cooler and adds a little attitude. Now, before we tear this truck completely down, we're gonna need to get a hold of a couple of things. All new sheet metal, brand new chassis. Let's go ahead and do a new engine and drivetrain. And well, the sheet metal just got here, so let's take a look. What is up?
What's up, Richard? How are you?
Well, at least you guys called the right guys.
Yeah, we did.
All right, so what are we thinking?
We're getting rid of the step side then.
Either or, what do you want to do?
We got a badass fleet side bed for you.
What do y'all want to do?
Dude,
Fleet side.
listen to what he's got. That's what we were just discussing, and you'll want it too.
Tell me what's up.
We manufacture the OEM style, and then we have the 4-inch wider tub, which means it's literally 4-inch wider than the factory, and the floor matches, so it bolts together at factory location. Now, we're adding 4 inches to the inside, so you can get a huge tire factor. I literally have 80% of this truck in that trailer for you right now.
So all this truck is ours? You gotta start ripping stuff out of there. So AMD came through with our sheet metal, and now it's time to go see what we're talking about chassis.
We can actually put tension 3/8 spacers underneath the tires and it'll still lay out.
Oh, that's cool.
What is your height on these rollers that you have right now?
I think these are 29 and 30s, maybe 30 and a half.
And we still got how much more up travel?
So you've got 7 inches of rear wheel travel and almost 8 in the front. The frame will hit ground before the transpan will.
So we got a couple of our major items already, and the next thing to get is what's gonna make this whole thing move. It's called a powertrain.
Next step, we got to stab in our engine into the new chassis. I would just 99.9% bet that everything's gonna go flawless. These guys, everything they've built so far is gorgeous, so let's get it in here. So we got the engine transmission stabbed in the chassis. It fit phenomenal, it looks great, but we need one thing to top it off. A big old intake from our buddies at Holley. Let's see how it fits. If it didn't look mean enough already, that definitely tops it off.
Absolutely.
So it's about time to get this 68 seat 10, blown apart, fenders, doors, cab, that's gotta go because it's a step side and we're going short wide. Dragging the cab off to get media blasted so that we can do all the body work and the show quality paint. We've got 2 big piles inside, one that goes in the trash, one that's keep.
So Jason just got back with the cab, been blasted and sealed up. So what we're gonna do, take it up in the air, slide our chassis underneath it, set it down, kind of just see the fit. Hi, Mike! What's up? We knew we'd have to do a little bit of change to the firewall, but it looks like we're gonna have to do the tunnel too. With this chassis sitting all the way on the ground, obviously the engine and transmission have to be moved up. And as you can see, our transmission tunnel does not clear anymore. That's why we're test fitting.
Nice setup though. Jesus,
Yeah.
frame is rad. This engine's radder.
Yeah.
What is it?
L18.
L what?
L8T.
Okay, I only speak in horsepower.
It's a direct injected 425 horsepower, 6.6 liter engine.
Nice. Plenty to move this beast.
We're gonna cam it and put LT4 heads and beehive springs.
Okay. I'm a painter. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a good plan. We have springs.
What are we looking like, Mike?
We need to go back.
Okay.
Come down a little bit more. I mean, you can if you want. Okay. Yeah, that's good. No, a little bit more. Just come. Yeah, just a little bit more. Right. No, stop. Up a little bit. Because we're gonna hit the bolts now. Up a little bit. Too much. Come back down. Too much. When you hit the button, it just wants to go up too high. Right there. That looks, I mean,
Pretty close.
Looks pretty close. No, we need to come forward.
Just scoot the part of that cab back a little bit. It's still a lot. We can do.
okay, do that. Too much. There you go, right there.
Is there?
Okay, come down with it. Can't come down with it. You're already on top of the training.
It's cut.
I understand that it's cut. You just gonna let it push the floor up?
A little bit.
You just said it was super light, so I don't know how it's gonna do it. Oh, it didn't.
It did. It bulged it.
No, it didn't.
It made it bulgy.
No, it didn't. It didn't move.
It did.
It did not. It did not move.
It did.
You guys are like brothers or married.
I got two.
You know what's funny is we've never worked together before either.
Yep.
So this is some fired up garage shit right here.
You mother.
Hey man,
Way over here. Too far.
you gonna call Tom in here, see if Tom can bend this up?
Yeah. Add the
If
weight.
he's set in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, go. Like, it's a Jeep thing. Fuck off.
It's sturdy. It looks like it's part of this frame. We are still gonna have to trim the back of the cab, but it's still below the floor inside. So it still gives us that really neat, clean look in the floorboard. That's the goal with this truck. Everything's nice, clean, stock as possible. What we got going on, man?
Checking out the cool part.
Yeah, about to start assembling the bed.
Yes.
Sweet.
So there's where the bed floor would normally mount to. There's the wheel housing
Yeah, you can go ahead and just
all the way up.
yeah, that's probably gonna be about here, and that's gonna be about here. Seeing how we're running a lot wider rear tire on the back of this truck than normal, where our tubs land compared to where they made our shock mounts doesn't jive. What we had to do was notch the back of these shock tabs to where our fenders will actually set around them. We are getting every single inch out of this truck as we can. What we need to do now, pull these tubs out Undo the tailgate, open the bed up, slide the bed floor in, close it all back up.
All right.
Donkey dick.
Jay just yelled donkey dick.
What?
Now you see? You see the visions? Look at my shaft.
Okay, give me some. Push, come in.
Bro, I'm fucking dealing with 40 joints back here.
Oh no! We gotta cut the cab right here. I mean, we knew we were gonna have to, but we hope we could at least.
Well, we thought it was 2 inches.
We're waiting to do this, so we didn't lose rigidity.
And we're back to clearance and things.
Is that what you want to talk about? Grill time?
Yeah.
Give me a grill.
I think that we need to figure out something trick to do here. You know, Titan made that contact with you.
Well, Titans of CNC are about as badass as they get. Can we add these and then scan it and make it one piece?
This would have to be integrated in it also. I think to keep your whole thing going. If this was all one piece, dude, nobody's done that. Are you still picturing trim?
Yeah, but if we do this and build, we gotta do the trim and build.
I mean, do we test their limits of how good they are?
Oh, they're the best. It's about how nice they're gonna be to it. Has anybody ever done billet?
I've never. Even on like Tri-5s where they go, you know, everybody always outdoes themselves on Tri-5s, and I don't know if I've ever seen a billet trim.
Tri-5 suck, by the way.
Maybe that was coming.
I hate Tri-5. Just absolutely hate.
I mean, I think that would absolutely set it over the top.
What if we had them make us the letters? Put them on. We can smooth this panel, we can put in a piece, and have it make these in billet, but GMG. Take this G and put it over there.
That would be so fucking sick.
I like it. Well, call them up and see what their time frame's gonna be and tell them what we're thinking. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that'll have to be integrated into one. And then we've got some type of decoration up there. And then GMC and trim. How much? There's trim like hockey stripe? Or is it just straight?
This one smooth run from front to back just goes over the fenders.
We need that GMG too. I like that.
So instead of integrate it in the grill, just get big
it's
bolts.
gotta be up there.
Yep. Just do some bolts up there.
All we can do is ask. They said come to us with something. Get on the phone and start begging. Get your knee pads.
Dude, it looks great. I mean, it's on the ground. Obviously, we don't have our wheels, but that is frame touching. So all it'll be is the wheels will be tucked up a little bit more. I am super pumped to see what we look like with wheels on it, but right now, we got a full truck, man. It's pretty sweet.
We decided we're gonna go with a smooth look on the firewall. So I remade these pieces here. It's gonna give us a nice firewall. Once we incorporate our top pieces, it's really gonna blend nicely. As you see there, we'll pull all this together. It's gonna be really nice.
Me and Ricky knocked out the firewall yesterday. We really just wanted to go with the smooth look. Richard didn't like the dimple dye look. Man, I say it turned out freaking great. So I got some Titan CNC here, and it's time to get an idea of what we're gonna do, man. This is the factory grill. This is all 4 pieces of it. This piece is not there, and then these 2 buckets aren't there. Those are the key ones that we're trying to integrate in.
These will be cake to integrate,
Okay.
no problem. We will have to cut it in the middle,
Okay.
because our machine bed isn't quite long enough to hold
Right.
this whole thing.
Mhm.
So we'll probably cut it in the middle, and then we'll have a 3rd piece that'll kind of tie it together and make it look seamless and beautiful. And it'll look like it's one piece.
So outside of this, kind of want to show y'all what we're talking about, the GMC to GMG logos. Y'all want to come check them out real quick?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
It would be sick to have the big billet letters GMG. We want to do it here on the hood. We have a spot on the tailgate that says GMC on it too. They're actually embossed in the metal back here. Yeah. This is kind of Richard's idea, shaving those off, and then having the actual billet letters back here of GMG. Would I just scan that for y'all too?
Yeah,
or
just scan that way we know how big to make the pocket on the back side.
Dude, that 3D scanner's just changed the game for everybody, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, it has. Yeah. Still requires work from people like us, but you know, it at least gives us something that we can work with.
We'll get right on these scans and get them to y'all, because I know that you need time to design too. But what do you say, maybe 2 weeks? We'll come up, and does that give y'all enough time, and we can come up visit y'all and see how it's going?
Yeah, that'd be great. Once we got the scans, we'll get right on it.
You know, the truck's gonna be cool, it's gonna look good, but what's really cool is we're not just building a trailer queen. This thing is gonna have a whole lot of go. The L8T engine, somewhere, in the 400 range stock, but what we're looking to be is above 600. So what's so famous about the LS-LT is these are still a in-block single cam pushrod motor. So what that means is this cam here has a lifter that rides on top of the cam lobe, and that lifter pushes a pushrod which actuates the valve. It's a very simple engine design, has been proven. First thing we're doing is taking out the stock cam, and we're going to be putting in this Scoggins-Dickey racing cam. What it's going to do is give us more lift and duration. It's going to allow the valves to stay open longer. When you're getting more fuel and air in and compressing and getting more fuel and air out, you're going to make more power. Lift is actually going to be the point how high the top of the cam lobe is. That's how far it's going to open the valve. Duration is for how long this area here. You're going to determine how long the valve stays open. So with the bigger cam, we're going to have bigger valve springs. We're also going to do bigger push rods. So we'll be going to a manly push rod that's going to be able to handle the combined force of a stiffer spring and a higher lift cam.
As the boys keep grinding away back at the shop, Ricky takes a little road trip down to Houston to get the heart and soul of the skid mark tuned up and ready to tear ass down the Vegas Strip.
Are we getting close to 600?
It'll hit 600. We just barely pulled in. It's already making good power.
We are finished up here at LME with the engine dyno. We're right where we want to be as far as horsepower and torque. Very impressive. We're really happy with it. We are going to have to continue our throttle body quest because the race throttle bodies are just going to be too much for a motor that we want to be driving. We want to have really good drivability, and we got to have that classic load. But the important thing is the intake that they built us is badass. It looks great, sounds great, engine makes great horsepower. Cannot wait to get this engine back to Gas Monkey Garage and get it in the truck.
So last night, we got the rocker fitted up on the driver's side, got the door gap corrected. Once we get this rocker welded in, get that side welded up, door gap fixed, man, the cab is 90% done, so it's getting exciting.
So, we got the rocker on, working on getting it cleaned up so that Wiener Boy over here can weld it up. But it's kind of the same thing as over there. The rocker was a little too high, the one that they put on, so we need to lower the rocker. We're gonna put the door on and make sure that the gaps fit, but I think this side is a lot better than the other side, so hopefully it won't be as extensive as that side, but we'll see. So we got the doors on and they fit great, finally. Doors, rockers, all that. So now we've started to put the fender on and we think we need to do a little bit more on the inside.
And I agree. Mike had a really cool idea about the design aspect of Firewall to fender.
All my ideas are cool.
And I think it'll flow a lot better. You know, they were built off the truck separately. And these type of things happen. You know, you start putting everything together and it just doesn't look like it actually goes together and flows. So Mike had a really good idea to come down, flow into this panel, block that off, and actually more or less bring them together smoothly.
I mean, I like the dragon tooth, but I don't know why we need a dragon tooth on this car. You know, I don't know if, is it a megalodon? Anyways, yeah, we got to do something about this.
So the goal was to keep this all smooth and stock and, you know, roll out to the fender, and I think we accomplished it. Jesus, I think we accomplished it. We brought the firewall over to meet the fender, extended the fender over to the outer fender, and then rolled the firewall down out underneath. By the time Mike and Kenny do bodywork, it's gonna look like one piece. You know, you might have a small seam, but factory cars have small seams, so that's what we're shooting for, and I think we nailed it.
Are you a karaoke
I like me some karaoke, bro.
Really?
Hell yeah.
What's your go-to song?
I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. Gonorrhea, or is it chlamydia? I can't remember.
It's that ring of fire.
You left me.
What do you mean? I said I'm not drunk enough.
You don't have to be drunk to sing karaoke.
I do, you know that. You know that firsthand.
Don't you hate it when a friend lets you down? Somebody you counted on your entire life and they back out and let you down?
Well, I really feel like you were gonna like show me how it's done though.
I just don't karaoke. I don't have a voice for it. I mean, I got a face
Yeah?
for TV and shit, but the voice is just not.
Well, you're doing better than me. I got a face for radio and a voice for silent film.
Well, I know that, but you're willing to give it a shot, and it was pretty good.
So our transmission is out getting built. Right now we have this transmission case in here to mock up where the transmission is going to be. Because our truck is going to be slammed so low, we're having to use a 4x4 transmission pan or transmission tunnel. Which is kind of nice because it's just small modifications and we're going to be able to use it. But on the back here, the drive shaft has to come up higher than it should because we're slammed. So we had to cut out the bed floor, and now we're going to have to make our own cover for the rear part of the tunnel.
We got these pieces going go right there. This one go right there. A little bit of, it's gonna look nice. So got done welding up the floor pan. This is actually gonna get welded on here permanently. It's gonna get the strength back in there that it needs, so it doesn't buckle up or make movements and this and that. But this is also going to help us get our transmission tunnel to go on and removable to be able to access the transmission whenever we need to, like it was factory.
Josh went this morning and picked up our transmission, so I'm going to mate the transmission and the engine together. For mock-up, we're going to put it in the truck one more time, do a final mock-up with engine and transmission in.
All right, so a big thing that we've been worried about is how tall this LME intake is. This is a monster. We had very, very, very limited clearance underneath this hood. So instead of cutting holes in the hood or anything like that, we got thin 2-inch throttle bodies. We barely clear, but now we're running a little bit more issue. It doesn't quite fit. So what we're gonna have to do is take and machine a little bit off of this arm and on here to where it'll fit the profile of LME's intake. The throttle bodies that we're using actually set down and have twin arms that cam off of each other, and when they cam down, they actually go below the mating surface. And because this thing is milled out for a big footprint, it hits. So what we're gonna have to do is come in the side, machine out a little notch for the cam to drop into. Not too much, but still scary. We got our intake in. throttle body's on, everything's clearanced out. We got movement in all the arms. We're clear under the hood. It's time to move on to popping and plumbing and wiring, man. This engine's looking great. Engine bay's looking great, so let's get it all plumbed in.
So now I'm done with lines, routing them. Made this little panel right here, this little kick panel for them, just to protect them from the wheel. Since it is open to the elements, there's just an extra protection for the AC lines and heater lines to not get cut. But then they also travel through this little channel, out through here. Very clean, very simple. It looks very nice in the engine bay. Once we have this fender on and the core support right next to the engine, everything plumbed in, it looks very nice, very detailed, and very minimal space, which is what we've been going with this truck, but it looks really good.
All right, so Josh said that we had to do tilt floor or lift up floor in our truck so that we could show off our curry rear end, but what we're wanting to do is a lot shorter than your normal full lift up. I'm gonna go ahead and get our hole cut and figure out how I'm gonna make all this work. So this is actually our lift panel that's in the bed of our C10. Right now what we're doing is we're getting rid of all the factory bracing, and we're gonna box it in and then plate the bottom so that when we lift it up and we're displaying the rear end and all the stuff, that this piece actually looks good too. It doesn't look like it's just kind of cut open and then thrown in there. So finally got finished getting the hinges installed. I had to put the shocks on and these boxes, and I wasn't really sure where to put them or where they were gonna go, but I believe I got them in the right place. If I have them in the wrong place, it's gonna shoot this thing into outer space, which we don't want.
Did you say try it?
Yeah, try it. Did it work? Did it like, did you have pressure coming down with it, or?
Look, I had more faith in you than you did.
Man, I had never done that before.
And it's got good pressure to hold it up too.
Really?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay. Well, we still need to tighten the hinges. So anyways, what I was telling you before Josh interrupted us, we also welded all this stuff up. So we kind of boxed this in. It's not welded to the fender, but it's just to kind of help keep some of the dirt, grime, and mud out with our big ol' ass wheels that we're putting in here. So, and if you know, guys, never weld your inner sheet metal to your outer sheet metal, because all that's gonna do is cause your bodywork to crack or cause your metal to crack, and you're gonna have nothing but problems. So when you think it's a good idea, just remember, it's not. Let's keep our welding on the edges. So C10s have been done over and over and over and over. They're the Mustangs of trucks. So it's like everybody's got one, everybody's had one. You know, they've just been done to the hilt. It's real important that we get our body work and our filler work all done as nicely as possible, because I guarantee you at SEMA there's going to be some really, really, really nice C10s, and it's just, they're everywhere. So the competition is extremely high, so it's really important to me and to the guys that we get it the best we can, especially in the time frame that we got, because we were cutting it tight, and most of them are year-long builds, 2-year builds, and this is, we're looking at like 3 months to do this thing. You know, bodywork's going to be really important because that's the first thing they're going to look at. Got the bed floor ready. We're gonna hit the tops of these doors. hopefully soon we'll have the cab here. And then we can bolt the doors and start blocking everything. Get the cab body work, start blocking into that. Thing is, if this is sprayed and I have nothing to do, I'm gonna go wear those dudes out. I'll just roll in there and be like, why isn't this done yet? Why isn't it done? We gotta go to SEMA. Woo! Gotta hurry up. Woo! So I'm about to bedline the floor, inside floor of our cab. There's a couple reasons why I want to do it. One is it'll help quiet down the cab and all that stuff, but we're also going to do like a sound deadener, so it's not something I have to do, but I want to know how our gold is going to look in a bed liner. So we went with the Raptor stuff, Raptor liner, and it's tintable, so I can apply this paint into my Raptor liner and I can get an idea of what it's going to look like, because ultimately I want to do underneath the cab that way as well, but I want to make sure that it looks right, looks the way I want it to. So I'm going to test it on the inside floor of the cab, so it'll just be a lot nicer. So we got the inside of the cab bed lined and all that stuff. About to pull it out so Mikey can start wet sanding on stuff. The guys have been here all night, so they're super tired. I wasn't here all night, so I'm not super tired, but it's like everybody's kind of in zombie mode. So a lot of things are getting done, but a lot of things aren't getting finished. So we're trying to regroup right now and come together. So we're gonna get this out and then start getting some parts in so I can shoot some gold, and Mikey and then we're gonna keep wet sanding. So we got a long damn day. So we got all our gold stuff done and we flat cleared it, so it was able to dry enough that I could get all those parts out of the booth. And I still have to do the cab, which is like the firewall and the jams and the dash, and the inside is all going to be the flat gold as well. But while the guys are sanding that, I got a little bit of time, so I'm going to shoot these bumpers real quick because I'm dying to see what our main body color is going to be, what it's going to look like all sprayed out. But this is it. It's like I think they're calling it gas monkey beige, but it's kind of how I like my coffee to look. You know, a little bit of coffee and a shitload of creamer. So I'm gonna call it Mike's Coffee Beige, and then Richard can call it whatever he wants, Gas Monkey Beige. But Mike calls Coffee Creamer Beige sounds cooler to me. Is this how you want me to do this?
It's a head camera.
Oh. So we got the chassis in the paint booth. We got all the chassis components in the paint booth, minus the rear end. I'm gonna work on getting all that stuff painted today. We were gonna go gold with the flat, but started thinking about it, and I think that the cream is gonna be better, because if they get any oil on that flat clear, then it's gonna be hard to clean. Cream's gonna be hard to clean as well, but it being glossy, it'll wipe off easier, and it's just an easier thing to do. So I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna try to get that stuff epoxied and painted today so that I can get it back over to those guys. And then right after that, we're rolling in the cab, and I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff on the cab. So it's only noon and I'm already tired, but that's how it is at Gas Monkey Garage.
Are you ready for the sex, girls? The fine, fine, supersonic real sex, girl. Are you ready for the sex, girl? The fine, fine, supersonic real sex, girl. All right, let's paint.
So, I'm one of those guys that already got them the chassis while they're getting that painted. I asked Josh to come over here and help me out with his third member for the Curry rear end. when he's fired up, he built a lot of 9-inch Fords.
Gonna throw a little twist on the rear end paint scheme. We're gonna do the chassis color on this, which is the like the light beige. But then we're gonna do the third member in gold and then the drive shaft in gold, so it'll set it off a little bit. But before we do that, like Rick said, we need to blow this third member out of it, and I have to finish welding some tabs that I might have got distracted and chased a squirrel on. Way to call me out, Ricky. Is that payback for not singing karaoke with you?
No, I'm just saying that we still gotta weld the tabs.
It's so payback.
Still time.
Let's do this after Mike paints it. Here, I don't want to lose those. Here, I don't want to lose those. Here, I don't want to lose that. No. Wowzers!
That is why I got help.
It's a little heavy. Look at that pattern.
Kind of funny here, we're building a badass GMC, and the way to do that is Curry rear end, which is essentially a Ford 9-inch rear end that Ford came out with a long time ago, and Chevy still hasn't done anything better. So everybody knows you go with a Curry Ford 9-inch rear end when you're doing your Chevy build. And we also have a Ford rack and pinion. So the front of our truck and the back of our truck is Ford.
I hate you, Ricky.
Score one for the Ford guys.
What motor do y'all swap in all y'all's cars?
Well, I mean, there's people out there that choose to do the LS because it's a simple engine, simple to swap.
They'll never admit it. What are you doing, buddy?
Huh?
You filming this gorgeous chassis?
For the gram, homie.
Hey, you killed it. And
like it?
Ricky.
Hey.
This looks like glass. Between you and Ricky, this looks like glass.
Wait, did you say glass or ass? If you see anything, let me know. Because when I was clearing in there, man, it was tough to see. Okay. Like my eyes were like this.
Do we need to get you better lighting in there?
No, I'm just old.
Do we need to get you bifocals?
Maybe.
Richard's got a bunch on his desk.
I bet he does. You're concentrating on an area, and you're flooding another area, and you're trying to work this area, and da-da-da-da-da, but...
You can see reflections. That's not black, that's not white where you can see these. This is a tan, and you can still see reflections off it, Mike, so I think we're okay.
Hey, you're gonna...
Yeah.
It's still soft. Come on.
It is. I'm just rubbing it. Mike Coy painted it, it'll be all right.
The frame ready. Now I'm reassembling the suspension, A-arms, airbags, shocks, rack and pinion. Gonna really start building this thing for the final assembly.
You feel that? That's the feeling of watching a master at work. Every stripe, every drop of paint must be flawless and perfect in order to drop jaws and bras at SEMA. What was once a rusty old truck rotting away in a field has now been transformed into the belle of the ball. But anyway, enough yapping. Time to get back to the build as we get an inside look at Mike's meticulous process for selecting the perfect paint sprayer.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Richard's gonna bitch because the truck's not done. It's you, baby. Let's go. What a lot of guys don't know is if you're really gonna get her creamy, you gotta hit it from all different angles.
So it is Sunday, October 8th. It's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. Showed up. Ricky got the whole engine plumbed, wired, everything's in. We're ready for the cab. Now Mike stayed a little bit late last night, so let's go take a peek at how far he got. Bro! Woo! That looks so good. He even got clear on it. Colors landed out pretty damn good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. This is gonna be so rad, dude. I can't wait to put this on. All the hours of body work in and late nights and everything. Everything's starting to come together. You start seeing the vision. This is when it starts getting really exciting. Yeah, so it's time to start lining out our exhaust, and of course we are using our good buddies at MagnaFlow. We're gonna take and come off our headers into a 3-inch stainless exhaust. We're gonna keep it tight through here. Ricky had the good idea, instead of an X, we're gonna use an H. It is a truck. Let's give it this deep, you know, rumble instead of that loud crackle. We're gonna come under our tank, and instead of blowing a hole in the side of the body or, you know, cutting out bumper or anything, we wanna keep the body on this truck really pretty. People probably aren't gonna like it, but we are gonna dump it in front of the rear end outside the wheels though. So it is gonna blow outside. It's not gonna be kicking up dust under like a regular dump. We're gonna keep it clean and go out with it. Keeps our body really looking good, not trashing out the paint or anything like that. So we want this to be a really clean build. It should be pretty cool. It's gonna have a badass sound.
Crazy Mike, you worked all night on this?
Yeah.
I finally found the guy that can shine the diamond in the goat's ass.
We have not yet lined out our air ride system. We know where it's gonna mount and everything, but we really wanna focus on that now. You know, we've got our airlift manifold. We're bringing hard stainless lines out of here. It's gonna look real sexy. Going to these Air Zenith compressors right out of our freaking flow tank. This is gonna be visual. You're gonna see it, so everything has to be on point. You know, instead of just running like nice plastic lines out, nothing wrong with it, but we wanna just go a little bit above. It is a show truck. Run some polished stainless out, tuck, hide them away, get it all mounted to where it looks good before we get the bed back on.
Kenny's been doing some awesome work on some wiring, and we're gonna test fire. We're gonna fire this thing off and let it run. Here we go. Ah! No, leave me hanging. Just a little bit high. AFRs are all right. Battery charging. We just got to get idle down and have it chop a little bit more. That sounds good. So it's got a little bit of a chop. It's got a race sound though too. So yeah, it sounds mean. Being on that exhaust out, that's some deep sounding stuff, bro. Yeah. Good call on the H. From the cab? No. Cab right now. Good call on the H pop though. It gives it that deep sound, Ricky. One step closer, guys. Oh. Good Lord, dude. That's a lot of wheel.
That's a lot of wheel. And we are 24's front and back, right?
24's front and back. 12 in the rear and 9.5 up front. 9.
Yo, dude. I don't know if I should just, I'm afraid to take them out of the box. They look too good. Look at that, it comes with a free shower cap.
There you go, you take a shower.
What?
Go.
Why is our offset like that in the front?
To get a fatter tire in the front and to get the turn radius we wanted.
All right. Well, let's check it out, homies. So, as you can tell, we just unboxed the JTXs, and these are insane. Not only are they one-of-a-kind design, they're one-off, and we've got to test fit them and make sure everything's cool and good to go. Then we got to wrap some rubber around them and get on the road.
So shiny.
It's so shiny. What's
This is Sparta. I know these guys are tired because they're working their ass off. I'm just sitting around stressing. But the truck is on the ground, so to speak. On the ground on 2-4. Here we go.
It's safe to say Richard approves. While the skid mark is getting the finishing touches, the most important pieces just arrived at the shop. Let's see how the new grill came out, shall we?
So, this is the dealio, huh?
This is it, man. I hope you like it.
What are you talking about? You guys are titans of CNC. Why would I not like it? I saw the gigantic, ginormous block of aluminum, or billet, or whatever y'all call this stuff. How long did it take to machine this?
Took about 60 hours.
60?
Yeah, over the last 6 days. So, and that's not counting filming and everything. So, me and our team had a lot of late nights and weekends. So, I'm sure y'all are familiar with that pain. But
right now, yes, we are all in pain. I think we did 60 hours yesterday. But this is super cool. Rip it out, man.
All right, let's do it.
Holy shit. If that is not a statement piece, I do not know what it is. This will probably be the most photographed grill in the history of SEMA.
I sure hope so.
In the history of fucking GMC C10s.
I've got anxiety just looking at it, thinking that these guys got to install it. I know they're capable, but this is going to be a showstopper. They're going to be just like, what the hell?
That is the story of the Texas skid mark. While still in its infancy, the skid mark has already become a gas monkey legend. The boys made it down to Vegas in the nick of time, and SEMA welcomed the skid mark with open arms.
So, you might be wondering exactly what I'm standing in right now. Well, I'm standing in a Fiat 600, could be an Isetta, could be a BMW. They're all kind of the same back in the day. And I was looking at it and I started trying to decide, let's get rid of this and get rid of this. And I've got a cool idea to put that horsefly bar stool go-kart thing inside here, but then still use the original driving components of our 600 that we are standing in. So right now we had to get rid of a couple of things, and then we're going to just basically put some brace bars across here in 3 locations, X them like you're supposed to, and then cut the whole daggone floor and motor and everything and just drop it out of there and then put it on top of that. Part of the funny part about this is that I actually think I paid $6,000 for the actual bones of this car, the car itself.
What?
And yes. Well, a Horsefly costs about $20,000. So now we're already 26,000 deep. Can't stop now.
Here's some stuff. It's just falling apart as I go.
Well, that's the heater hose, man. I remember having those in my Volkswagen when I was like 20, and it comes out right next to your feet, and it gets so hot that it would literally like would catch your feet on fire and stuff. You can leave that for now. What we need to do is get all this shit out of here so we can see what we're working with.
Nothing.
Yep. It's a whole lot of nothing. Hey, save that power cord. It looks like it's still good.
Quality interior pieces.
Yep, that's a good door panel. Well, I was trying to save that part, Josh. That's pretty
I gotta
expensive.
save that one for you.
Okay. Talking about yourself or the car?
A bit of both. It's the end of the day. I wonder if this is asbestos, because I'm getting it out as best as I can.
I think now what we should do, if I was a betting guy, we need to go ahead and brace it up real fast, and then we just start cutting floor sections and work around the frame. Or we can, I don't know, we can turn it upside down, do it that way. We could literally hang it from the forklift and do it that way.
No, I don't want to be underneath this.
You're not going to be underneath it. Hang it up and down like this.
Oh. I mean, let's brace it and then see if we can figure out a way to do that, because that would make things easy.
That make things really
And
easy.
it'd be kind of fun, so.
I like easy and I like fun. All right, let's brace it. How'd you lock the fucking door?
I'll lock it.
No, I mean like it's locked.
Yeah, there it goes. Yep.
Dadgummit. Okay, next one goes here.
So we need this panel out. Nice.
Just all of it, hell. There we go. Little wasp nest in there. You know what? Those wasps was probably from way overseas, like London or something. Those are London wasps. They don't even buzz like regular Texas wasps. They go like instead of bzzz. Hey, it's on fire! Josh, it's on fire!
Spit on it.
Solid. Where was that water bottle that you had earlier?
Well, you didn't want me to be standing by as safety marshal.
I did not.
So I could have show you something. Won't be axles, I don't think, because it doesn't even, well, it does sort of come across like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a front solid axle. Just go across that and string it up by the forklift. And then that way we can just see straight lines and just cut it out. Drop it, but only up to about here. Let's see what we're working with here, because we're going to want to keep that front suspension. Walk in my house. I believe it is, yes. You're good. Keep going. Just gonna scrape a little bit for a minute and just keep going. You're already past. There we go.
Let's hit the front!
That's good. Let someone sit on those. I don't want to scratch them more than I have to. That's great. Now we can just come in here and we want to trim, save floor, trim around the frame, and let's save what we need up here. Obviously, we're not going to need the gear shifter or anything like that, and we can just drop this whole thing out.
Is that a rubber U-joint?
Like American rag joint for there.
Bearings are good.
The plan to trust those hubs and wheel bearings, or?
No, we're putting all of that. So all of this is coming out. Except to like where.
Yeah, no, the whole thing goes underneath. We're just going to use from here forward on the go-kart. You know, right in here and connect. And we're going to use the factory steering and factory front end, but everything on the rear goes. So we just need to start cutting. It's got 1960 license plates on it. I guarantee you there's no fumes in there. Okay? You're worried about the gas tank on a car that's been sitting since the 60s. All right? So just get in there and do. Just in case something happens.
Don't know how to approach this.
It's never as easy as you think it's going to be.
Yeah!
Get it off the bumper, get it off the bumper. We gotta protect that stuff. Bam! So if any of you Isetta restorers are out there and want a perfectly good, complete setup off of a vehicle that's probably been sitting since the 60s, it looks original and it probably works with some work. Give me a call. Killer! I love it!
Staying late building this for him, so Richard's actually getting me a beer. Hurry up with my beer, beer assistant. Hey, I'm not gonna yell it.
Why are you whispering?
Beer assistant.
What?
Nothing.
I know that my generosity is not being made fun of for bringing you a cerveza.
Never, Richard.
Go, sir.
Did you shake this other way? Oh.
I like how you pointed at Brandon.
He was staring really hard at it.
Right.
Garage beer, the beer of Gas Monkey.
All right, so we had a fun night last night, and it was kind of exciting for me to actually play with some tools and watch some shit happen. We're kind of taking our time on the floor because I want to leave as much the floor structure and superstructure as we can for strength. So we've got some cut out. We're going to cut out a little bit more. We're going to slide it in there, lower it down, see what happens, and then we'll take it back off and cut a little bit more. You know, that's one of the things that a lot of guys that have come through the shop here don't really understand, because, you know, there's been previous people that have worked for me that would have just cut the car in half and then tried to put it back together, but we're going to try to do this the right way, even though it is Josh. All right, Josh.
It was like a compliment that led it into a backhanded compliment. Son of a bitch, I was really happy for a minute.
I'm pretty sure this ain't got no gas on it. Go.
All right, then.
I'm over here.
Now you're officially part of the build, so you might as well just turn back around and let's go.
I'm done. I want to see you drive this thing
Thanks,
into
Mike.
there.
Here, Mike. Come on.
Did you measure anything?
Yeah, a little bit. So I know the headers are gonna hit.
Yeah.
But I just kind of wanted to.
And you're crooked as can be.
Yeah. Sorry.
So crooked. You know what's going to hit?
The gas tank.
And the radiator.
Yeah. Well,
You know what you're going to have to do?
cut this out.
Yeah, but besides that,
Yeah, too far back.
you're going to have to take the bumper off.
Bet we don't.
Okay, now you don't. Not if you keep scooting it forward.
Tell me if that's about close from the side, Mike. Like center line of wheels.
It's hard to say, dude.
I know. Just
Not even. Go forward.
right there. Right there. Okay.
Yeah,
about
right.
where I cut. So.
Roughly right there.
Just go slow, Mike. Because that crossbar is above the steering wheel.
Well, you can take the steering wheel off, actually.
Well, I might be able to roll it back and then back in front. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Come down.
it's a removable steering wheel.
I've never seen a non-removable steering wheel.
What are we on?
We're right at the headers.
I don't think I want to go all the way up here if we don't have to.
Stop
So
at the
whack
top of
this
these.
shit and this shit, get some of this shit out of our way, and let's kind of lower it down and take another look, because we might not have to go more than 5 or 6 inches on this wall.
Yeah, let me clean this shit out.
Well, okay, so we're gonna hit the tank. Where's my center space on my wheel wells? Oh, we can go way forward.
Yeah. No, a little bit more, right there. Oh,
See,
back.
that's what I mean. We can beat
Yeah.
this wall. Come on down.
No shit.
Yeah. This is gonna be so awesome.
Listen, it won't be as fun, but it's definitely gonna be as cool. Well, on the front wheels. Whoop.
I mean, it looks dope.
It's like a little dragster. Look at it. Back.
Okay, so we're close on the stance, but I want to see a much bigger, meatier tire on the back. Obviously, we're going to need to get her out this way, but you know, shifter carts have all kinds of crap, and we can do that. We're going to lose the seat, and we're going to lose everything front of the pedals.
Yeah.
And whatever, and we'll tie into the original frame there, or we'll build our own. I want to use the front suspension, but we'll rebuild it all. But I want to run the factory bench seat. We'll recover it in plaid, and we'll probably go ahead and run straight up this right here where the back of the seat is going to be. And we'll either run plexi or something just to keep the heat away.
Yeah.
I mean, this is freaking rad. I think that we need to find another set of rims like this, but run a little bit skinny. So I don't want it to have a gasser look, but I do want it to have a race look. This is freaking kick-ass.
Dude, open the trunk.
Oh, I don't even need to.
Look. No, you. it has the look still.
What? I love it. You know what? Sometimes my stupidity comes out completely clean. It's not really stupid, it's just weird.
All right, guys. We're here after the weekend, and we have decided to change our route on game plan of how we're going to attack this with wheels and tires and everything.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, so me and Richard was drinking beers up by the cooler. Okay. And everything changed. It's just how it got started is how it changed.
Okay, but I thought we're not going in with it like this now.
No, it's gonna go in still, but we're gonna do different rear wheels.
Why does that shit always fucking happen?
Because it's Richard.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's you.
It's gotta look cooler than that though, Mike.
I know, but I just thought we were just doing like a quickie, like throw it in there, take the front wheels off or something.
Right.
Like, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, so it's going in there. We're gonna bolt it in. We need to make some bracing and stuff to bolt it to that, but the rear wheels are way too small and they're way too far in. So I went on the old interweb and found some like drag light looking big 15s and some slicks from Hoosier.
So now we're doing wheels.
Yeah, and tires. And we're gonna put Hoosier slicks on the front too to make it really look like a little dragster.
What about suspension? Are we doing suspension too?
No, they don't have suspension in the rear.
Oh, because y'all haven't drank that much. So a couple more beers maybe.
Listen, stop bringing up ideas. I'll tell him.
No, don't tell him.
Okay. But one cool thing, obviously this is never gonna be street legal. This is the old man cruise around, look cool at swap meets, right? So we just want the lights to light up. That thing's got 3 extra fuses on the freaking distribution block.
So we can get lights.
We can make them turn on. Once we get those wired up, get it bolted in, we just need to figure out how to attach the throttle and then bring the brake forward. And that's it, dude.
So now we're changing that too.
Well, how the hell are you gonna use them when they're behind you, Mike?
I don't know, I thought you had a game plan.
I'm telling you the game plan.
It
You
sounds
can't
like
use them when they're, when you gonna drive it.
You're like, hey, I got a great idea. It's gonna be super easy. We're just gonna cut the bottom out of this thing. We're gonna set it on top of that.
Yeah. Well, how are you gonna ride it like a, look, you're gonna look like, what is it, rat pink when you're up at the top of it?
I've never ridden it. I've never even sat on it.
Bust it off.
I mean, in there, I feel like this is okay. Is it not?
That's not the goal. We want to still use the front steering of this and the seat of this, and that as a hole in the back. I just want to get it in there and get an eyeball of where we're gonna brace it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, hey.
I was just listening to you two guys talk about literally nothing. That goes in there, and then that gets hooked to steering, and that's about it. It's pretty simple.
He said y'all were drinking and decided to do wheels and tires and stuff.
Well, Yeah, I just want a bigger wheels in the back, and we're going to use the front suspension and go at it like that. I mean, I don't know why it's so complicated. We've already had conversations. We've already cut the hole. I should be driving this thing this afternoon.
Couple more beers, and you'll be driving it this afternoon. Dude, it's noisy.
It's a lot underneath you.
You can push it and roll it, you know that.
What kind of fun is that?
We're definitely gonna have to exit the exhaust.
Fun with little exhaust.
Yeah, we're gonna have to exit the exhaust.
Or is it just making you so embarrassed you're crying that you're doing this? Okay.
Exhaust.
Yeah, that's pretty. Whew, that's strong in there.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we gonna try to connect to here?
These main braces, I hammered this one when I was cutting it out, but we can remake it.
So those are main braces, but okay.
Come down to this guy or this guy. I mean, the body, it doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So there's no suspension. It's not gonna have suspension in the rear. Unless,
Oh, it doesn't.
no, I get it, nothing in my hand. Doing too much.
Okay, so
You get what I'm saying?
what about just building a brace through here?
Oh, those are solid, dude. That's what was holding the car up when we was cutting this thing to pieces. The whole base was stuck in there, and it was just because of these two braces. I think it's because it's connected to the outer body and this inner structure.
All right. So,
But we still got to get it lower.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot lower than this when it goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot lower than this.
Actually,
We can lower it down.
pull that up.
Pull what?
The extended foot off the lift over there. I'll hold this, okay?
Like it's constantly doing a wheelie.
Like it almost gas.
We could have little wheels, but then had wheels up
You wouldn't be
front.
able to see nothing.
Yes, you could. You could totally see it. That would be sick. Where it looks like it's just doing a wheelie all the fucking time.
Hey, hurry up.
Are you not listening to me?
Yes.
He only listens when it's his idea.
No.
Whoa, what are we getting?
Say stop or nothing. Well, I didn't see anything. So picture so that's like a 20-inch rear tire. Imagine going to like a 26-inch overall diameter,
Okay.
but on a 15-inch wheel.
Get a
Yes.
15? Oh, 15 wide.
No, 15-inch rim.
Wide or tall?
Like the diameter.
Oh, okay.
Wheel.
Yeah.
Big tire that tucks, and it's 12 inches instead of 8, or it'll be out here.
Yeah, it'll look where it looks like it fits.
Yeah. And then he wants to use the stock front wheels. I haven't figured that one out yet.
What?
That's what I said. Yeah. We're just gonna put skinny little Hoosiers on the little short skinny Hoosiers on the stock wheels.
I mean, it's not like it's doing 60 miles an hour or nothing.
No, I'm pretty sure Brandon was at 20, 23, 24 was the top speed of that. I don't know how I would know that.
It's weird that he has to answer like this. That's what's weird. Okay, well.
I guess those are braces, right? What time is it though?
I don't know. It's lunchtime, I think.
I was fixing to say it's
12
kind of, yeah,
before.
it's
I mean, it's lunch enough. Right?
getting close. I know he wants us to rush, but I mean, we can't work and do things correctly on an empty stomach.
He's on the phone. We sneak out the back.
All right.
All right. So what you got?
The meats, Richard. The meats. So what was on it? What we fitted.
I love it, dude.
Me and Kenny had to do some adapting
Of adapters.
and some spacing.
Did you have to adapt some adapters?
Yeah, and do some modifying. But they're on. That's all that matters.
That looks really wicked. Now,
Dude, under there, just that much from the back, this thing's gonna look Like it's got a super narrowed rear end.
Let's go, man. I don't know why y'all aren't done yet. I mean, it's the whole thing's already built. All you had to do is stick it under it.
My side's already done.
All right, Kenny, it's your turn. Do your side.
Do I have to? Josh already did it.
No, he did his side.
Mine's done.
You can do that side too.
No, you can do your side.
He's coming.
Oh. Oh wow, hi Mike. I didn't know you're still even here.
No, I'm here.
Oh, is the gas on though? I don't know. I guess it don't.
Are you losing electric when you let go of the key?
The ride's smoother.
Oh, fuck, it's gonna drop it like it's hot. No, that's kind of it. I don't think we mess with anything till adjusting the suspension is last thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because we can roll it around and fit it and drive it and everything, and then adjusting the front suspension is absolutely dead last. Because we're gonna have, if there's two people in there, you know, that's roughly 400 pounds, and Kenny's only 320 or so.
Only.
Hey, yeah,
Right there,
watch
stand
my
right there,
windshield.
Ricky. Huh? Stand right there, Ricky.
Yeah, see, that's right. That's gonna be right. Suspension 100% dead last.
Okay. Alright, we'll throw the cage clamps on and look at it.
And then we got to decide how far up I want my wing. This. Got to get that downforce. Get that traction.
I don't think we're gonna have a problem with traction. Stand back here and look underneath.
I think they need to come all the way down like that to the side.
Okay. You think it was? Yeah. Okay.
And they need to be straight like that, right?
Okay. It doesn't. I mean, you can have a little angle on them.
Well, not much. Maybe 11:30, 11 o'clock.
Okay. We're a little crooked. A little bit. That thing is got a little bit of power. This is probably going to lift up and stuff. We want it to be strong, so we was talking about either doing away with these rails or staying attached to the outside of them. Boxing here, coming across the floor, following body line. But Ricky had a good point to cage up and around in this area, so we're just trying to look and design on it, you know.
Well, we want it, you know, business in the back, party in the front. So we can get rid of a lot of this structure. I would keep this corner.
Yeah.
And then get rid of that tray in the back that's going up and down, but the flat I would keep.
So you're cool with us getting rid of this?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Okay.
then, because I want it to be sexy in here, make a door panel so the door opens and closes nice and has that, we've got a lot of that sheet metal over there. I don't know if your skeleton is on the inside or the outside of the nice sheet metal framework that you put in here, but we want it to look like an engine compartment, you know, sexy, not just thrown together.
I mean, it could be going through. Like, it could be exterior, you know, in a couple spots here, but then dive into here and have a, you know, tube in behind the sheet metal wall.
I just want from here back to be race car-ish inspired on the inside here. I mean, we got a 350 motor going in, and I want it to be nice and paneled and clean, but I want it to be strong. And then from there forward is the ratty mess that it is on the outside.
Okay. All right, so full sheet metal, cage it, follow all these body lines, and you are cool with us getting rid of all this. Because I thought you wanted to keep this, and we've been fighting.
No. Only structure. So you can go to here to this wall and trim back, and then take all this out if you want, and then make sexy roll cage going down. Sexy roll cage. And what have you. But also, as we're filling it up, get rid of any trash that's in here. Okay. We don't need crap rattling around or laying around for no reason.
Cool.
All right. Cool. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Better be done.
Race car. I like it. Finally, get to hear race car.
You didn't hear the fact he said 30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes? Well, hopefully he loses track of time.
We kind of went over and had a game plan going of how we want to brace this thing out and actually cage it to where it'll hold the horsefly, and we are about to start on it. You know, we're going to weld in this front brace. It's actually going to hold it. Mike's already got it cleaned, got the new one cut, so time to weld this thing in here and finally get this thing rolling, dude.
Let's go.
All right, guys, so we got our chassis built inside of our Izetta. It's kind of a framework, you know, this thing really was rotted and nasty, so we built like an exoskeleton around the horsefly just to encase it and make it strong enough for when we're in there, it doesn't like rip itself out of there. While we was doing that, kind of got carried away and went ahead and put the rear suspension on and got it all mounted in there, so sorry you missed that, but it's there. The suspension's gonna do a little bit, but it is hard mounted up front, so it's just gonna have a little bit of flex. But the front suspension actually is full functioning from the Izetta, so it should still ride pretty cool.
You want to do my job?
Yeah.
The ignition fell out.
Okay.
That was a success.
Here you go, partner. So I probably should have went over an instructional video on how to make this thing go faster with Mike, because he only pushed the throttle forward about a halfway and then just revved the piss out of it. So I can't hear anymore. I might be yelling because my ears are gone. Mike, you have to push the left one all the way down and then add acceleration.
I understand how it works, but it felt really awkward up here. Like if we rolled over, I'm fucked. Like I lose a head, a beautiful one at that.
You had a helmet.
No, yeah, a shitty one.
No,
I didn't want to test it out.
I don't know why I died though.
Because the cylinder blew up in my hands.
You got your NASCAR goggles on?
Yeah, I prepared this time. They're not goggles.
You gonna put a respirator on?
Huh?
Respirator.
No.
Okay.
Let's just do it.
Woo! Look at it go down when Big Boy gets in there. Oh, I didn't think you could hear me anymore. I love it. All my ideas are mostly good or bad. Never in between. job done. Now it's time to turn in all the original steering components and the front brakes and stuff. We'll be good to go. I don't know how I'm gonna pass DOT though and get a license plate.
Let's see if we can get a wheelie out of this.
I'm throttling this time. But we don't need to do this. You're asking for an accident.
And we didn't need to put the Hossfly in that Zeta either.
Yeah, I know.
Are you ready, Kenny?
This couldn't go wrong.
Ready?
No, you kind of broke the motor.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
That's the puddle, guys.
It looks more like the it's the transax. I think the transax. It's the hydrostatic.
Oh, well, how much is that? That's not
It's
any
the
better.
hydrostatic. It's behind.
Okay,
it's
so we
coming
broke
from
the
behind
transmission, not the motor.
Did you not listen to me?
Yeah, I did.
Did you not listen? I said everything's fine. It's working. Why you got to take it out again? God damn it, man.
Told him not to do
We'll
it.
fix it. Fuck.
Everything was absolutely fine and working. Is that the oil pan?
No.
No, it's the
Hydrostatic, the little transmission.
So you roasted the tranny.
Well, something.
Yeah, he blew a tranny.
Pop, lock, rock.
Well, I'm fired today.
You know what's the real funny part is, you fucking geniuses?
What?
You welded the damn thing in too.
It was super cool while it was going too.
It almost popped a wheelie.
It was because of Kenny. It was great with me and Mike's weight, but we added Kenny.
Yeah,
That's what it was. It wasn't the person controlling the throttle? Yeah, it was the person controlling the throttle.
Hey, let's get it inside. Let's get the oil cleaned up, because this is where Daphne pulls in, and she's gonna, you know what, I'm telling Daphne, y'all are fucked. Daphne!
Oh, so let me get this straight. You two guys put it together, and I'm the idiot that gets to test drive
break it. Yeah, why'd
see
you
if
shut
it
the door?
works.
Yeah, we gotta start it back here still.
Back here, we don't have a.
Oh. What are we doing even?
I just needed to see if it goes forward.
Has he been? Does he understand?
No, we're gonna go over it.
All right.
But we're gonna see how hard it is to explain this system to somebody that doesn't know.
The seat doesn't look very comfortable.
The seat is nice, quality, cushions. All right.
Okay. It's like my lawn chairs at home.
So.
Oh, it's got a cup holder.
RPM. Remember the pedal?
This is RPM.
Yep. So you're on RPM.
All right.
This is your drive. Your forward and reverse. But hit it now. Okay. That's forward. All right.
All right.
Now let off. Now push it. Now you're in reverse.
All right, we'll try this thing.
All right. Fire it up.
Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, so here's what we need to do. Just start it.
And just see if it'll
See
go.
if it moves, yeah.
Well, we already know one thing y'all did didn't work.
Well,
Are you revving it?
I have to.
It's not. You're not doing anything.
I'm not doing anything. Do you just have a shoestring I can go like this?
Pretty much.
screen you got on there. So.
Oh, is that what happened, Ricky?
I think so.
Hold on.
Wait, did it stick open?
Hold up.
No.
Guys, if it sticks open, that's not good for me.
It's just an RPM. As long as you're not pushing the other thing, then you're okay, Mike.
Yeah, but what if I'm like, oh my God, thinking it's breaking? And it
Hey.
ain't.
Just like-
Hey, try the throttle now.
Oh, you're good now. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, that was weird.
Okay.
That was really weird.
So the
Quick fix.
Our extra safety feature didn't work. That's okay. Okay, here we
Is
go.
it okay?
Here we go, Mike. You ready?
Yeah.
Keep it running.
Fucking ignition.
Hey man, you said don't do it. Now you say
No,
do
you
it. We should probably put a tune on this thing, like
A tune?
well, like adjust some shit.
There we go. Let's try it again. Yeah, you were there. You guys hold to the floor.
All right. You're looking at me like I'm doing something
No, I was
wrong.
just telling you. Hold on. That starter looked like it was getting there. Sounded like it was getting hot.
Yeah.
Blow your drum out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Does this thing got air conditioning? This is the dumbest car on the planet. I feel sorry for anybody that has these at home. I don't feel like this is very safe.
That's why I said a panic fest. It wasn't stopping. So what are you supposed to do in that situation?
Not rev it, okay?
I panicked. I'm looking for a break.
It's not stopping. Whoa!
Yeah.
Mark, you were doing a half a mile an hour. I don't know why you got so scared.
The panic.
I knew that. I told you that left foot throttle was a bad idea.
It doesn't make it go faster, it just revs.
Well, I understand that, but in your mind, when shit's going south, it's like brake. That's a brake. Hit the brake.
Okay, so we switched that back over. You would have thought you were doing like a $120, but
Well, after what happened last time, I didn't want to be one responsible for it getting smashed into the wall.
my fucking stomach hurts. It's not stopping! It's like, I literally walked over and got.
Well, good. I'm glad you did because I couldn't do shit.
Good luck. You're a little too wild for mine. Okay, so I think it's time to get this exhaust cut out the side because we want to test it, and every time we drive it, it smokes you out. So, where are you picturing?
Right here. But I don't know if I want to turn them like up a little bit of a flare, or just poking straight out. Probably want to turn them up a little bit. Just have them kind of just come out a little zoomy, but small, maybe even smaller than what we got here.
Okay.
So make your measurement and figure out where you want to go, but cut it right along this line, nice and clean, but leave as many vents as you can, and of course make sure the vents you leave on one side are the same on the other.
Okay, yeah, match them.
Yeah, let's get that done. And then you said there was a clocking problem with the...
Yeah, so when we went back in with the transmission, you adjust the chains on like it's kind of like a little cantilever system to pull them. And one's pushed a little bit further forward, so all we need to do is just get in there and adjust the chains the same.
And then how'd Kenny do on the seat? Look at that.
It's in there. The seat's there. It's comfortable.
Kenny's mucho trabajo, el cito.
Listen.
That's fine, man. That's fine.
He did better than what I thought he could. I didn't know that Kenny could do interior at all, so.
Well, Kenny can't do interior. He made a seat though. But that fits the car perfect. That's great. I love it.
Other than headers, dude, I think we're ready to go.
Well, then get the headers done. Cut these things nice and clean. But like I said, I want it to look like we did on purpose. We're not a butcher job.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
And try to make them as even as possible and looking cool. And off we go. I got my wing. Freaking A, man. You know what? There's people out there on the webs that got Isettas and went driving around in them. They ain't got no 350 motor.
I can fit my whole hand in there. Very loose.
Nasty.
Alright guys, so the Isetta is done. Kenny really knocked out the headers. They look real cool. You got them out the side zoomies. This thing does blow a little bit of flame, so let's hope, fingers crossed, it does some big ones. But it's time for the test drive before Richard gives it his seal of approval test drive. So I'm gonna snatch up Mike again and see if we can't break our curse of breaking the Isetta. But dude, who would have thought about it? 350 in the back of an Isetta? Crazy.
Is this like an arm? Do I do an arm around thing? Why did it sound like that?
It's probably just pouring fuel out.
Is there anything leaking underneath it?
No.
Not yet, at least.
That was a lot, yeah. That's way better.
Yeah, it sounds better. Sounds better. Here we go. Nope, just kidding.
Good job on the headers, Kenny. They sound good. Good job on the headers. They sound good.
Good luck and good speed. Oh, shit.
You broke it again.
Oh, fancy footwork. Ah, that worked. Here we go.
Damn it, dude.
Okay. Keep dying.
Decided if we were aerodynamic or not back here on my custom wing?
Yeah, I think it's getting enough downforce.
That's a lot of downforce. I'll tell you what's getting some downforce, the shocks in the front, you two fatties.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if we made it. We made it, but I don't know if it made it.
Okay, so we got underneath there, and me and Ricky found out that one of our linkage bolts might have been a little loose, and also we had just a little bit too much curvature where we built our little bracket. So what we did was fill that up, lock in one of our linkage bolts, and now we're getting, dude, I bet you everything but like this much out of throttle. So it should go quite a bit faster now. Those hydrostat transmissions, the further you push it, the more it like multiplies the pressure. So time to test it.
Can I drive this thing or what?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
Are you sure? Seems sturdy enough. Let's go. Pretty sure I got to put the oh shit handle in the oh shit thing.
Yep. Safety first.
All right, so.
Push it. Yeah.
All right. So it's in there.
Flip the switch up.
Which switch?
One down there.
This
on
one?
The fender. Yeah.
Or this one?
No, this one. Those are lights. That's you. Yeah, that's you on. No, you got to hold it. You got to leave it up. No, don't push that. That's not a clutch. This is technical, okay?
All right.
This is a brake.
That's the brake.
This is RPMs.
That don't feel like no brake.
It's not the best brake.
Okay.
This is the drive.
So we're good?
Yep.
Okay. There we go. So I do this?
Yeah, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
Oh, I got it.
Yep. And when you want to stop, you just let off. And then it has like a hydraulic brake. So you'll push that one all the way down, your left foot, and then RPM up.
That's it?
Push the left one further. Does it not? There you go. Now rip.
Oh, I'm good. I got it.
Yeah. And then when we want to stop, just let off a both. Can you see good?
No, there's no mirror. I look good though.
We're going. Not very fast, not very cool, but
freaking rad. Is that it?
Yeah, we're good. That's it. It ain't fast.
I'm all the way down.
I need
anything else?
No. We just need a bigger or smaller sprocket for more top end.
Why didn't you go put that pedal on the other side?
We did the brake later. We got plans to move things.
Get out, dude.
God bless, it's hot, dude.
No, I think it's gonna blow up.
It's a little steamy.
How was the drive?
Well, it was nice until it wasn't. It's leaking green alien juice. Green alien juice.
I just have one question.
Sir.
How comfortable was that seat?
It's nice. It's nice. It's like one of them ones I got in Tijuana one time. It's a nice seat.
It was good until we went off in that driveway.
That was not my fault. You were jacking around and pulling with the steering wheel and trying to mess me up.
Did he just blame that on me, Brandon?
I did. I actually love it. So, there you go. This is one hell of a machine. Whoa, that's hot. Did y'all connect all the metal or something? Why is it hot up here? God dang. So I'm officially naming this thing the Tater Tot. Y'all like that? It kind of looks like a tater tot, kind of acts like a tater tot.
Kind of rides like I think a tater tot would ride like if I was inside a tater tot. But paint's coming up, so I want to take this, and I want to take the fucking tank, and I want to take, what's that other thing? The penguin? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go mess it up. Micro cars, here we come.
So, as you know, we named some of our vehicles and we call them different things, and we really stretched our imagination on this one. We call it the Black Truck. It's our OBS build. I think it's really, really rad. And pushing as high horsepower as it is, and the way that we put it together, and the way that it performs, drives, and then that glass roof, I think it's wicked. So, I'm gonna ask you guys, hit it in the comments, tell us what we should do. Do I take it to Barrett, or I just put it on the open market and take some offers? Either way, it's for sale.
Richard tasked us with building a crazy over-the-top single cab, short bed, wide body, high horsepower, but as you've seen, we had some difficulties finding a good straight chassis. I mean, we did, what, 3 chassis to finally get one straight? But on this episode, this is when it gets into the true fun part. This is the stuff I like. We're getting in the fabrication and the full custom side of it. We're talking about the wide body, the custom exhaust exits, the spoilers, just everything to make this OBS one of a kind. Top of all this, we want to take a second and really just give a shout out to you guys, the viewers and the fans. Everything that y'all do really helps us keep growing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please lean over and hit the subscribe button. It counts. The more we grow, the more we get to have fun, the longer this can run, the more we all get to enjoy this together. So without further ado, sit back, grab yourself a cold beverage, and get you some of this.
So Richard gave me a call on Friday saying that he bought another truck. So we got this one, and now he wants me to get it tore down because this is the cab that we're using. So we're gonna use this cab, and I think we're using the doors off of a different one. We're gonna use the fenders off of this one. Yeah, I mean, out of all 85,000 of these trucks that we have, we're gonna build one.
Mike said he doesn't like the big old conk conk. To avoid that and not have that big conk conk, we're gonna do this. So this is out of a 2024 C8. Don't really have the whole system with it, but I have gone in and tested it, done a little bench test, and figured out which wires do what. Now we're just gonna mock them up and somehow French them into this door, and then put the different striker plate so it can go and not conk conk. What do you think? Do you approve, Mike? So got it all in, got the wiring right here, and this is gonna be, it's one of the final tests. I've been mocking around moving the striker, but this is how it's gonna be. Nice and clean, no conk. Let's see what Mike's thinking about the sound. Act like you're pressing a button. Let's hit it. Let's pop the door.
A hidden button.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that works. It's the nippler.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Shuts good.
Yeah, do it again. How can you be mad about that? That's an OEGM part.
Yes, and it's going on a GM vehicle.
OEGM part, GM vehicle. Man, I don't know how you can go wrong with that.
So something really cool with this truck is that we're gonna go wide body with it, but we're not gonna do like your traditional wide body. We're gonna get a little wild with this. Some, you know, open in the front, open in the back, get some air dam looks. We might kind of throw around a bunch of ideas and landed on some things. So now we're going to start rolling on it. We're talking about working with 3D printing company with them, but at the same time, we want to have a backup measure. So we're going to wireframe these out and possibly start building some just as a backup plan. So we're gonna jump in here and see what we can do.
Yeah, because as of right now, we got like 60 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So,
change
lots to go.
Yeah. Josh got the wireframe basically done for this fender kind of the way he wants it. So now what I got to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to glass this, and then I'm going to bodywork it, which is gonna take a long time because it is a rough sketch of kind of what we want. I think we're gonna add some kick up and some other things to it, but we're gonna get basically a prototype done. So I'll bodywork it, fine tune it, get all that done, and then we'll send it to our 3D print guys where they can scan it and make us an exact copy for the other side. But right now we're still in beta testing mode. So that's what I got to do today. So right now I'm just trying to add some structure to it. The good thing is this isn't a part we're actually going to use, you know, because there's no way I would allow that. But if I can get it shaped up, then we can get it scanned and we can actually make our parts off of it. So, but it's going to take me a while to get this thing shaped up.
We did the wireframe, we laid up some glass. Chris and Mike took and sanded this thing down. Chris just shot it with primer. We're gonna 3D scan this thing, get a good 3D model of it, where we can get it sent over to Impact Solutions, and they can hopefully pop us out a badass, like carbon fiber, lightweight, wide body 3D printed fender. So
I like this.
yes.
And if we're gonna go that crazy, then we need to do it back here too.
Okay, so do we chop this out and flatten it and flatten this because we want to keep this body line, or do you want me to just do away with it and remake the whole thing like that one?
This point right here, we step away from OBS. And if we're gonna step away, then we need to step away because we can't go half a creek, you know, or half a ditch, as they say.
Okay.
So maybe just cut it straight across here and down, but you're still trying to play OBS materials.
Correct.
And if we're gonna step away, and we're gonna have, you know, 1,800-ish, 2,000 horsepower, then we might as well step the hell out, all the way out.
Do we want to keep this body line rolling in, or do we do away with this body line and make this fender like that and like just completely do away with that body line?
What I would do is I'd follow this body line, but I'd bring it here and turn it out if we wanted to. Or do away with it at the body line, just like we're doing here.
Okay.
And then shorten all the way up to here, you know, make it stout and up, follow around, and like where I put this tape fucking around the other day, you know, have it at the body line again.
Okay, so if we cut this out, maybe do, because I'm building that canard lower skirt, it could pop up there, and then to fill just that void, we could do a couple of canards running up in there.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's play with it that way.
Okay.
I would say get some cardboard.
Yeah.
And let's come up to the wheel like we're doing in the front, about the same amount of space, follow the body line, come up more flat like we're doing there, and back, and then end that thing just like we're doing there, 5 inches back.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it's all nice and truck painted and done.
If we're stepping away from the dually fenders.
We're not stepping away. We're still kicking out, but.
Do we kick out as far? Do you like that look? This is another reason why we threw it together real quick. Do you like it bulged as far as a dually? Now, obviously, that's only a 12-inch wide.
Keep it wide.
That wide. Okay. I mean, I like it too. I think it's sick.
Keep it wide, wide, wide.
We've had some tweaks and messed around with what Richard was saying, and I'm starting to see it. I think Kenny's starting to see it too. I like where we're landing. There's one thing we're not sure on. The front fender's rolled in the back up there, but we kind of like this 45 look, so we're gonna leave both of them there and see what, you know, let the whole group decide. But Our wireframe's landing where we are. We stood back, looks badass. So we're really gonna reinforce it real quick with some more wire and probably tape it up.
But I mean, I think it looks very cool. It's aggressive.
It's super aggressive.
Really aggressive.
Imagine, dude, it's just, I mean, it's gonna be nothing but tire from here to here. You're gonna see from the front and the rear. Just, I mean, that's solid, like almost 8 to 10 inches. That tire is just gonna be hanging out. That's rowdy. So we yanked the bed off so Mike can get rolling more on the wide body fender. And also it allows us some free room to where we can get the rear end put in, engine, transmission, get a measurement for drive shaft over, just pretty much get the, the whole drivetrain rolling.
So what we're doing right now, Chris and I just finished trying to square the cab up on the chassis. And then we tried to find a center point in the firewall for the cab. And now we're working to center the engine as best we can and then get our motor mount location figured out.
So we got our badass Wizard cooling radiator in, and this thing looks like it could cool a Walmart. I mean, this thing is giant. But one problem with that is that we are putting a lot of piping and stuff for our twin turbos. So what I'm gonna do is take and cut back. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but anything we can gain, I'm going to. So I'm gonna cut back, slip a new V-band on here just a little bit further back. They're a little crooked anyway, so we're gonna square them up, slide them back, do a reducer to our Hellion turbos, and I mean, you can see, just try to picture a whole intake, turbo, all kinds of shit off the front of here. So we're gonna try to save as much space as possible, get them squared up as best as possible. So take us over the table, cut that flange off, come back over here, slide a new one on it, get it all squared up and weld it up. So we got our headers placed where we wanted, and our turbos landed exactly where we needed them to. We still got to work out kinks with, where the exhaust is going to go, turbo piping and all that stuff, but we had to take a break for a second. We had something really cool show up. And it's crazy because I just ordered this from Australia like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, I feel like. But I haven't got to see it. You know what's in here.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to see this.
We're excited to show this one to you guys. There it is. So, with all this big boost, and obviously going to SEMA, we want something super trick but strong. So, solid billet. Dude, wait. Ricky, have you even seen it yet?
No. This is gonna be my first time.
Dude, our guys over at Plasma, man, when I tell you they knocked this thing out of the park, look at that intake, bro. God, Ricky. So we're set up for oversized billet throttle body. Yeah. So ready for boost. Dual injectors. Woo! Ready for boost. I'm telling you, this thing is absolutely insane, Ricky. Insane.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, we're gonna need our actual LS7 heads, but
yeah,
we get the gist. God, look at that, dude. The way it's shaped, that's nasty.
That's cool.
So big shout out to our guys over at Plasma, man. They really hooked us up.
Turbo!
Boosh.
Woo! Yeah, it works.
All right, guys, so something really cool about this truck is we've got a quick performance rear end going inside this thing. The amount that it's braced and everything is amazing. These guys really hooked us up. The third member and all the gears and everything. I mean, we got billet housing, all that stuff. And then if you notice, we're missing one thing. The axle itself looks like a freaking Coke can. So I think they've built enough to handle all the power we're gonna be putting down in this truck. We're gonna have a lot of tire on the ground. I mean, we're gonna have a 16-inch patch. We're gonna have about 2,000 horsepower coming out. So we needed something beefy, and dude, quick performance came through like crazy. Look at that. This is actually a trimmed down sled pulling axle. So we're gonna stab it in here, see how it goes, and man, I can't wait. This is freaking exciting. So I can push the seal in, put our C-clip on. Dude, we're good to go. See, does this, man? That's it. So I swapped the cab with the bed with Mike so I can start getting the rear spoilers and the rear diffuser section going. Kind of got an idea of what we wanted in the diffuser slash exhaust exit. I'm just kind of mocking out what I'm picturing, what everybody else's ideas. We're gonna throw down this, let Chris cut it out, and see how it turns out. I kind of like it right now. I think it'll be bitching. Big old 4-inch exhaust coming out of here. Some expanded mesh. Kind of set out, you know, real race car inspired, so we'll see.
So I got the CAD built up on the first piece. I still got several more pieces I got to make, but Josh wanted me to cut it, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it.
Knocked out our exhaust exit centerpiece. I'm liking the way it looks. It's pretty cool. It's got some depth, 3D. The contour landed pretty damn good. It'll suck in. Let me see. So here's the plan with this. We're gonna go in. We're gonna drill and tap the back side of this, put some studs in it, and then we'll pop the holes in there, suck it onto it, make the outer two, and then it'll look like it's all one piece when it's done, but it'll just give it a lot of depth across it. You know, the exhaust will come through here. Those will be just like mainly for looks, but for a little bit of aero. But I'm happy with it. You like it?
It's a lot different because all the OBS you see with roll pans, it's all the same thing.
Yeah, smooth.
It's just,
just
smooth
smooth
roll pan.
So.
Nothing different. But this is a lot different.
Gave it a little look like that new Corvette. Might have took some inspiration from it. A little bit.
I mean, it is a Chevy. We're using
Chevy.
Corvette poppers.
Well, once that thing's freaking sprayed and done a little body on it, this thing could be badass. All right, well, on to the next one. One thing we really want to do is go onto the tailgate and the bed and make a really sexy spoiler, but also something that really works. So, gonna kind of go over a few different designs in my head, maybe make some different parts move and stuff like that. I do like the part where Mike was talking about every piece moves individually. So I'm gonna map it out on some cardboard, get it taped to the truck, and kind of go from there. I mean, it's really the only way to do it is throw it on there and then let your mind wander.
Hey, you know, there's actually some portion of them are starting to make their race fenders and stuff out of stuff other than, you know, they're like renewable materials. So I really like how we're heading with this. Renewable resources on our race car.
I'm gonna build it out of this cardboard and let Mike just glass over it. Because renewable Porsche shit, whatever he said.
Cutting some drift shop, race truck shop, somebody sell something that's already built for this. Do whatever you feel like doing, but it's got to be done.
Well, we got the design down, somewhat what we want. I want to transfer it to aluminum, sheet metal, whatever the hell, sheet metal, whatever we're gonna do. I'm not gonna buy a plastic wing. You know damn well, as much as I do, that if we bolt a plastic wing on the back of here, we're gonna receive hell for that. He's just trying to get under my skin. And you know, like we always say, built, not bought. Especially an Amazon wing.
Into the booth for the, we're gonna poly it again and then bring it back out, block it one more time, and then we go into primer with it. So it's looking really good. Did you open them?
No, it wasn't me.
Well, who opened them?
I don't know.
Because it says real big, right here. Atten Mike.
I think you were supposed to.
I don't know what Atten is, but it's Mike.
You're Mike.
I'm Mike, yeah, these are, dude. I just ordered these yesterday.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, that's damn quick. Good, because we need them. We weren't sure what we were going to do. You know, we don't have wheels yet, but we know we needed some clearance. So we reached out to Mike over at Slosh Tubs. He overnighted us a pair. So we're going to get these put in, and then we got to do some fender mods for to make these fit. But I think these are going to solve all of our problems, and they're pretty nice. So thanks a lot, Mike.
I opened them.
Happening. We're about to spray some parts on our current SEMA build. Richard's out of town. When he gets back, I'm hoping to have some things painted. Hopefully that'll put a little bit of a smile on his face and gets us a little bit further along. So we're gonna get in there and let's get some stuff painted. Hopefully we can get a lot painted before he gets back. So the way this build's been going, I'm pretty sure we're probably painting it the wrong color right now. We'll see.
It's green, right?
No, it's black.
I thought it was green. We said it was green.
No, it's supposed to be black.
It was supposed to be green.
No, it wasn't supposed to be green.
Yes, it was supposed to be green metallic.
Looking
green.
black now. So we got the chassis done, painted, and bringing it over here to Josh so he can start putting it together. I still got a bunch of chassis components that I got to do, but they at least can get started. What do you think?
Listen, Mike, you are a lot in the shop 90% of the time.
Try to be a lot all the time.
But days like this is when I love you, Mike. This thing looks like, you took it to a powder coater.
No, it looks good though, didn't it? It's that Imron 5000.
You painted this.
Actually, it's a new Imron. Back in the day, when I was like 20, we shot Imron 5000.
It's when you coated wood wheels?
No, but it's a single stage paint, you know, which I don't use a lot. But I figured on this chassis it would probably work really good. So it's their new Imron, but dude, on the trucks, that stuff is like bulletproof.
No,
like it gets stupid hard.
It feels like a powder coat right now.
Yeah.
I thought you were bullshitting with me. Dude.
No, and it looks good.
It looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
So it's ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go. You can start bolting on what you got. I do have the rear end in the booth and the brackets for the gas tank and a bunch of like steering column crap and things like that. So let me
get the front end rolling at least.
Yeah, and then the cure time on this. So if it was to air dry, is like 42 hours. It's crazy. But if I bake it, it's 2 hours. Which a normal bake time's 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So this stuff should be like really, really hard.
So we might be able to get it on the ground on all fours by the end of the day?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if I go, yeah.
Fuck yeah. So we just got a package in from our guys at Aeromotive, and I can tell you I'm very excited about this. This is a very high horsepower vehicle, and most of the time when you do this, you have a really loud external fuel pump to push it. They have actually took our stock style tank and put one of the pumps that pushes 2,000 horsepower in it. So kind of pumped to see what it looks like. It's clean already, look at that. Hold it, Kenny. It's a tight fit. They got it all in there. How am I getting it out? Damn it. There we go. We're going. We're going. Ooh, easy. Oh, no way, bro. Look at this.
Damn, look at that.
So this pump is actually made to be external, and they have turned around and made it go into their stealth tank. So this is badass, dude.
So what type of pump is it? Is this a two-stage?
Well, I mean, I'm guessing so, right?
Normally you don't have the little wire right there.
So, well, I mean, for big boost, we're gonna need the extra fuel, yeah.
With the big injectors that we got?
We ain't talking about those yet.
Small injectors?
Huge.
Huge.
But dude, check it out. Gas Monkey, custom spec, exclusive. That's gangster.
That's
wow.
Cool.
This is really badass for us. We don't have a lot of room in this truck. It is a single cab short bed. So for this to be going back into the stock position is really exciting. I mean, we got this big giant drive shaft going in there. We're gonna have 4-inch exhaust all the way out. I mean, saving as much room as possible is awesome.
So here is my wacky, crazy idea that I've been tempting the guys with, but I haven't told them anything because I don't know if it's gonna work. But you know, if you're building an OBS, it's real hard to stand out in the crowd. Sure, you can have one with a lot of motor, or have one that does autocross, or have one that does the drag race and pops wheelies, or have them low and slow, or have them big and tall, or whatever. But what do you do to really stand out in the OBS world? And so I got to thinking, and I was like, what about a pano roof? Now, if this was a 4-door truck, You know, like most brand new ones, you could just take a pano roof out of the new one and stick it in the 4-door. But this is a single cab. Single cabs usually have like maybe a sunroof that pops open. It definitely doesn't retract back because it's got nowhere to go. So I'm thinking full pano roof. All the way back to the back window, all the way to the front windshield. Seamless, beautiful, nice. I had a lady down in Austin that I've heard about. She's done some really cool work on some really big SEMA projects and some really big show cars. And I told her what I wanted to do, and she brought me some pieces. And I got a test piece, I've got a really good piece, and I've got a really good piece. And I drug in the old cab. This isn't the cab that we're using. This is one we decided not to use out of like the 6 or so trucks we started with. But I want to see how it fits. Because we sit this cab down, had her pull a mold, and I just want to play with this before the guys get here and see what we think can happen. So we're tipping straight into the back windshield, come across here, and obviously we're going to cut it to fit more, and we're right there with this. So the thought process is if I lay it in, we cut the metal, bend it, put another recess in there so that it can sink down into it. That's going to give us the same ability as we have on this front windshield and the back windshield to just lay down a little bit of trim, a little bit of glue. Man, that could be rad. Just imagine being able to see through this.
We got some busted cabs just sitting here.
You don't see nothing?
See something, but I'm confused about it.
Oh, I told you I was working on something.
Oh.
And so I let the cat out of the bag. I got with a girl, AM Hot Rod Glass down there, and I'm thinking pano roof.
Okay. You know I have a full Bodywork cab ready to go, ready for paint.
Well, we had to make it perfect so that then we could cut it apart to put my glass roof on. We whack it in straight lines along with the door and everything else. We drop in a ledge, and then you mount it just like you would a windshield with this glue.
Man. I mean, I see it.
I get what you're saying too, but I don't think it's going to be like just that easy.
I definitely don't think it's going to be just that easy.
I don't know why you're worried about it. All you got to do is cut this metal right here.
Okay.
Cut it out about an extra inch, bend it down and bend it back out at the width of this glass, and set it in its tray, glue it down. And then the truck's going to be blacked out, and then this is going to be really dark like that.
What about the inside? Because this is a double layered roof, right? But it doesn't have supports.
Well, I mean, we cut giant freaking sliding rags in all the mini trucks and stuff. All
Yeah,
the time.
you used to cut all kinds of stuff into everything that didn't have any support.
Like Cadillac taillight.
A Cadillac taillight sucked. But I got a solution for that too. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Let's talk about pano roof. You ever seen a pano roof on a single cab?
I don't think I have at all. No. This is it's pretty wild.
Well,
it goes up and meets the front windshield.
No, it'll sit right in the same track as the front windshield.
Damn.
So, in theory, and I like this part, once we have the dark one on and it's all black and the truck's going to be blacked out, it's just
smoked in there.
Oh, I think it's going to be bitchin'.
Yeah. Well, the trick is, can you do it?
You can do anything.
But without leaking, because we can't be rolling down like we used to, like you're talking about the mini trucking world, and you're inside your own truck with the roof up there that you cut in, and wearing an umbrella while trying to drive.
It's good weather at SEMA, I heard.
It fits pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I like the test piece.
This is a test piece, and I figured this is a test cab.
Sure. That's why this one's in there. Now I get it.
We just got to cut it apart and see what we're looking at.
So when we're done, honestly, it'll look like a brand new modern, like almost how the Tesla, the front windshield and the roof come together real clean.
You just pissed him off.
It's fine.
You said it. No, it's not fine. You just made him mad.
Tesla glass.
You just made him mad. You call it a Tesla. Way to go. Now I'm mad at you too.
Okay, so got the inner structure cut out. I think I've got the place where I want it to land figured out. Now what I'm going to do is actually sheet all this in and box it and make it kind of, you know, a little bit stronger structure, and then I have to build the lip for the glass to actually set on, adhere to, and give it, you know, strength on that also. So I think we left enough meat in here to really give it a lot of structure still, you know, but I guess we'll find out when we put 2,000 horsepower to 16 inches of meat on the ground. Richard said if it blows the top out of it, that he'll be okay with it, so kind of makes me not even want to glue it down and just see what his reaction is.
Woo! This is my favorite part, Texas Speed. This is where we get the horsepower. Hey, we're here to pick up the motor for the OBS, and I am more than stoked. This thing's ready to rock. We've got the Hellion turbo kits and everything back at the shop, and we're gonna get this thing going, and it's gonna go fast. So get you some of this.
So I know initially we talked, you know, and stuff, but I mean, lay it out. What's in here? I mean, what gets us there?
Like we talked about, we were going to use our Reaper short block, which is in our Brawler series. It's actually a line of in-stock engines that we keep on the shelf, which is why we were able to get this to you so quick, because I knew you guys were in a time crunch, and it ended up fitting perfectly.
Yeah.
It's rated for 1,600 horsepower, uses a dart block, our TSP exclusive pistons through Wiseco, Cali's extreme rods, and then it's got a Cali's center counterweighted crank too. So it's good for some RPM, good for the power. It's going to be good for up to 1,600 that we rated it for.
What did he say?
All the good stuff, all the good things.
Yeah.
Y'all are talking
All
your
good
own language back here. You know, he just tells me what it costs, and I got to write the check. You know, but
For sure.
no, super rad.
I love it.
No, and then it's got our PRC 285cc heads on it. It's an aftermarket head that we've designed. We've been using it for years. It's an LS7 style. It's got titanium intake valves. We've got Inconel exhaust valves, and it's a head that flows over 400 CFM. It's the biggest head that we offered, and you know, great for NA or for, you know, doing a boost build with a twin turbo setup like what you guys are using.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So. And yeah, awesome that Plasma Man got us this intake in time, coming from Australia. It's, you know, billet, so again, having a billet intake's real nice when you're doing something boost, because it'll take the power no problem. So.
Is that y'all's own coils too?
No, these are factory style coils, like an LS2 style coil. It is our valve covers, and it's our Texas Speed plug wires that we got on there.
Okay.
Looks good, huh?
Yeah, no,
it's
crazy, dude, crazy.
Yeah.
So what size does it technically come out to? What are we looking
at? You've got a 434.
Okay.
Listen to the engine builder. Yeah, so 434. It's bigger than the traditional 427, obviously, and you know, on the bigger side of like what we usually do, but it's good for the power.
Okay. So it started out as a LSX. Did it start as a tall deck?
No, this is a standard deck. It's using a dart block, and yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary with it for the most part, as far as like the dimensions go. But yeah, so standard deck, uses traditional stuff, just everything's beefed up a lot more. So.
Hell yeah, I'm excited, man. I cannot wait to get this thing stabbed in on turbos on it. I mean, I want to hear it. That's the bad part right now. This is like having a Christmas present in front of you that you can't open yet. Having this and not being able to hear it yet. I can't wait to hear what this thing sounds like, dude.
The cam too.
One.
Yeah. The cam is a lot bigger than what you would be able to put into like a factory LS for the most part. And a lot of that is because, you know, you got your valve reliefs and everything is set up to where you got a lot more piston to valve clearance, so we could put a lot bigger of a cam in there.
Yeah.
But the cam is suited for boost. It's going to be efficient with the twin turbos, but it's going to give you a lot of chop too. So it'll sound good.
rad.
It looks good. It's gonna fit really well with the whole overall truck that you got.
That's awesome, dude. I can't wait to break some necks with this.
Oh yeah, it'll be a head turner for sure.
Just don't break yours. Just make it hook at mine.
Cool.
Yeah, for real.
Well, let's get this thing in a box and get it in the back of the truck. I made it down here in 2 hours. Let's see if you can beat that on the way back.
Challenge accepted.
There you go. There you go.
Just like that, lickety split, Texas speed, just a 2-hour drive from Dallas, and we're on our way back. Truck's getting done, and now the most important piece of the puzzle is good to go.
I know y'all are building really cool wheels, but I think I have something that might excite you a little bit more. Watch out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I've been waiting for this day. I've been waiting so long. I haven't been excited really about anything else on the truck because all the cool stuff they're talking about, it's useless without a motor, and now we finally got a motor. And it is sweet.
I like this. I like the valve covers, intake. I mean, the whole thing.
One last test before we put this in the chassis. Fireball! Oh yeah, that's gonna sound good.
Sound like it's gonna boost?
Yeah.
Chassis down on the ground. We stabbed the engine and transmission. Everything's looking so freaking cool. Our Texas Speed engine comboed with our Plasma Man intake, just sexy. I can't wait to see it underneath the hood. But we got our badass Turbo 400 built from Mike Cole over at Cole Transmissions, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that thing is bulletproof, all billet internals. And then we got a carbon fiber drive shaft on the back side of that from Dynamic Drive Lines. I don't know if I've ever seen a sexier setup inside of a pickup truck. Like, this is just. Do we even have to put a body on it? Or can we just leave it like this, guys?
Put a seat right there.
At least test drive it like this.
God, it's mean looking. So now it's time to check our turbos and see what kind of room we got.
So I got all the interior stuff, well, 90% of the interior stuff in the paint booth ready to paint. But before I go in there and do all that, I need to take a little pause, a little time out, and talk to you guys about Josh and Josh's feelings. Because it seems like here lately, Josh has really been in his feelings on stuff like, you know, when he gets here in the morning, he's tired and he's grumpy. And I'm trying to be a better co-worker and be more sensitive and responsive to his feelings. I mean, just the other day he got mad and was cussing at the welder when really the welder had didn't do anything wrong. It's just a welder, you know. So I really don't know what's bothering him, but I feel like as this build progresses and as we go on and we work more and we're all tired, that we should take a moment and talk about Josh's feelings. So this is the first one. Expect some more, you know, and they're not all going to be bad, guys. I think that there's going to be times where Josh is going to be happy. So
All right, guys, so we got about 19 days left on the OBS build, and we had to make the call. We brought in Shawnee B once again to help us. We're on the gunnies, we're up on our race ramps, and it's time to get the exhaust ram, brake lines. We're so close, we have such few things, but it's always the big things, you know, cutting through the core support for the intake tubes, running the full exhaust. It's all the big fab work to just finish it out. So fingers crossed we can make this stuff, but we'll see. Kind of exciting. Got all the turbo piping routed from the turbos to the intercooler. I'm waiting on one 45 silicone boot for both sides, and that'll be complete. But dude, come check this out over here. We are very limited in our room in this engine bay, and to get the exhaust out and clean underneath the headers, the radiuses are almost unachievable, especially with stainless. So we hit up Overkill for their pie cuts, and dude, I'm telling you, they didn't disappoint. It's all tacked up. I got them routed, and I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the night welding all of these pie cuts up. It's a lot, but it's definitely gonna be worth it.
Today, Monday the 14th, we brought Shawnee B in, not only to help us on the truck, but also to help with Josh's attitude that he's had lately. And you can see that him being here already, it's getting to be a little bit better. So, good job, B. Thanks for being here. This stuff is so awesome. If you're ever building anything, highly, highly recommend. If you're curious why I like this stuff so much, see how it takes all that ping out? So if you want to have a car stereo or like a good sounding stereo, or if you want to keep heat out or air conditioning in or heat in and cold out, this is the stuff. Works really good. We're also here to check on Josh's current mood. John, is that for me or for you?
That's totally for you. So y'all seen us mock up fiberglass our front fenders. Well, here's the thing. Y'all all thought they were gonna be too heavy for the car. We had that covered. Our people over at Impact Systems 3D printed us some lightweight fenders to go on the front of the OBS. It's got 5 walls, 5 layers inside of these fenders. So the strength of them is phenomenal. You get the strength and the look of all your sheet metal fender that you would fabricate, but you're literally, I mean, not even half the weight. These things weigh nothing. So 3D printing's really coming a long ways, and once these things get bodywork on them, go on the truck, dude, I'm telling you, this truck's gonna blow your mind.
We got our fenders back from print, and although they look great, I've always felt bad about them. Like, I don't know, I felt like they were too small on the bedside. I've always been excited about running the dually fender. So I asked Josh, you know, I'm like, hey, what do you think? You know, I mean, our original idea was to run and cut the dually fenders. Why don't you want to do that? And then we run the front fenders that we made, which I think will look, you know, really bitchin'. And pulled Richard over. He kind of felt the same. You know, he cussed us a little bit, but I mean, that's normal. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna cut this and we're gonna get it up there and we're gonna take a look and see what it looks like. And if it's good, then I think we're gonna go with this route as opposed to the rear fenders that we made, and then we gotta do our front fenders. So either way, we gotta do something, we gotta do it now. Dually bed, they kind of get cut and they go way the fuck up out here, right? We don't want that because with our back fender being open, you're going to get to see in here, and so we need a clean arch and everything else. So Josh and I, who is still grumpy, I'm not, but he is. He yelled at me a couple times while we were doing this for no fucking reason. So we're going to cut this. I got to cut this out, and then he's going to match it, what I cut out, so that we can bring our lip all the way up into here, because this is what we're gonna stuff up in here. in here. That's a lot of meat. Big O 405s. But if you know anything about tires,
That's a lot of meat.
405.
Fucking nasty, dude. You like it? Okay. So our good friends at AM Hot Rod Glass showed up with our new top and back window, front window, and side windows?
No side windows today.
No side windows. Okay, so we're not out of the side windows yet, but we got all the rest. So we're gonna work on getting those fitted in the car. Don't do that, don't do that. You'll scratch it, won't you?
It's coated.
What does that mean?
These granules, no matter what you do, they're not gonna be swirl marks. It's UV stable. We're gonna use glass cleaner. You can use ammonia. You can use acetone to take something off. You can't break the seal.
Yeah, I was worried because on most things it's glass, and this is what material is this? Because it's not Lexan.
This is a polymer. This is an acrylic.
Same stuff they use in like airplanes and boats.
Non-pressurized cabin.
So we could hit a bird with this one. I can see the future in these, and we're at SEMA right now. Everybody's talking about our glass top. I don't live very long, but we make it to SEMA. I'm glad my parents don't know that we're on YouTube. Let's do this. It made me look fat. I gotta say, don't order paint suits off Amazon because you don't get what you expect. But the whole reason I did this was everybody knows how grumpy Josh has been, and every once in a while you gotta do stuff just to cheer him up. So did that to maybe give him a little bit of laugh, and hopefully he'll lighten up a little bit. Come on, that was pretty funny. Yeah, cheer you up a little bit, you know?
Oh, God, why do I know something about some stupid ass shit? Now I'm in a bad mood again.
He's grumpy. Oh my God, dude.
All right, guys, first thing in the morning, we're gonna jump into the fun stuff, a little bit of fab. We're gonna put a cage in this truck. It is big horsepower. We didn't quite get to 2,000, but 1,700, that's still some torque, you know. I mean, we really need this thing to stay straight and flat. So we're gonna throw a cage in the cab, add a little bit of safety, add a little bit of strength.
So last night or yesterday, Chris and I stayed and got the bodywork and the roof and stuff done. It's all painted, all that good stuff. We still want to cut and buff it before we pull all the plastic, that way we don't make a mess inside the cab. But right now we're going to get it out of the boot, test fit the glass one more time just to see what it looks like, so we can paint a border around the new roof glass, and then buff it and get that installed.
So down to the fun part of the build is actually getting all the wiring in, and then that's where I step in. As you can see, a whole bunch of wires all over the place. So what you may not know is we're actually going to be doing a push to start system on this truck. Since we have the keyless entry, we'll have the keyless entry, and we have door poppers and hidden button somewhere that's going to pop the door open whenever you press it. We have this awesome push start system that the key is this little thing right here. This little block, you walk up to the truck maybe 10 feet away from it and it unlocks. Leave it in there, it stays unlocked. You walk out with it. After you get about 10, 15 feet away, it should unlock it and have no power to the door poppers. And this little system is what I'm using to control all that. Got 3 relays and this additional relay that's going to control all that. It's going to hit the lock and unlock button. Now it's able to use the door poppers. Now you can't use them. So now I got to figure out where I'm going to put it inside the truck and get wires ran to each individual one. So, I'm almost done with the wiring, believe it or not. There's still a lot more to go, but we're halfway there. Got the doors all wired up, popper, windows, both sides. Cool thing about the windows is it's actually one touch to go down like a modern car. So it's very cool. Brand new glass on this door, brand new glass on that door, brand new seals. It's gonna be a brand new truck, all sealed up.
Alright guys, so Carmen over at AM Hot Rod Glass really killed it on this freaking pano roof. We went with a little bit lighter tint. We like the way it looks with all of our clear glass. Jody came over from DTS Interiors and wrapped all of our pillars, got everything done in Alcantara suede. It looks crazy in there. And then our buddies over at Extreme Auto Glass came in, helped us get all this installed. It looks amazing, dude. It's so cool to see this finally start coming together. It looks like a pickup truck now, you know, it looks like a vehicle. So the glass is in, Jody's getting our seats done. They're almost ready to send me a little sneak peek. As soon as those get here, me and B can throw the cage back in and finish out our A-pillar bars and everything. I mean, dude, this is the part of the build. Even though it's at the end, this is when it starts coming together. So, dude, just stay tuned for the rest of it. So it's 9:30 at night, October 24th. We've got about 6-7 days left, and it's time to really get this exhaust done. So we have kicked everybody out of the shop. It's time to focus. Me and Shawnee B are gonna knock this shit out and watch us build this really, really fast. Alright guys, so you know what time it is. Our JTX wheels are here. I cannot wait to see what they've sent us. Chris hasn't told me what we're doing. He kind of wanted to stay on a race like spoke style, so I'm excited.
I smell billet?
Yeah, big.
Billet.
Holy shit. That's insane.
Yeah, I dig it. That's the front?
Yeah. Let's see the front. Here's front. They believe it or not, they got a big old lip on them too. Chris said, "How big?" I was like, 12s. He goes, "Yeah, but what's offset?" And I was like, "All negative." And he's like, No. I was like, "No, we're putting wide body."
Yeah, I like it. JTX does it again with 3 days to go. Oh, we got some spinners?
We got the spinning caps.
Say what?
Hey, we got our wheel in.
Hey, I'm trying to get situated at my new garage beer bar.
I see that.
It's
like
getting
to get
there.
situated at your bar.
This is super cool, but this is super cool.
How do you know you haven't even opened it?
That's right. We haven't seen it. Nobody's seen it. This
But
is-
Look at this. Everything's right at hand in my
I was gonna give you that.
My garage beer bar.
Easy.
Who's this from?
This our Spark steering wheel.
Spark,
Got
yeah.
it.
So John, when I talked to Jonathan at Spark, we had picked out a wheel, and he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna send you a prototype. So nobody's got it.
Prototypo?
Yeah.
We will have the first
This is
one
the
of
first
this.
one. So nobody knows what it looks
We're
like.
all getting to see it.
I know.
You bastard.
I'm pretty sure I know what it looks like. It looks pretty cool.
Well, we want to see it.
Well, show us.
Voila.
Oh
Damn.
shoot!
Woo! Is that Arcatera?
Yeah.
So he asked what we wanted, and we told him
It's
it was.
softer than a sheep's ass. Don't ask me how I know.
He said, "Hey, what are y'all looking for?" It was like more race, but finished out and with Alcantara. And God, that looks sick, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty
I like
dope.
the machine work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
That's why these guys get paid the big bucks, man. So now we can actually steer the car, but it doesn't run or drive.
It's getting close.
That's
There's
his
2.5
department.
days left.
You see that over there? We're about to throw our bed on for the last time so we can finally get the exhaust ran out. Kenny's finishing up wiring on the interior. We got a little bit more plumbing under the engine bay. There's a lot going on, but we're gonna make it.
This is like Operation right here, like that little game you used to play with the little tweezer.
Don't make me get the damn thing. 1 day, 24 hours left. There's our list. It's not a whole lot, but it is.
No, it's a lot. There's like 20 things on there. Maybe 50. I can't count.
It is a lot.
So let's just go through it. Now, we built our truck in, it's gonna be about 42, 43 days from start to finish. We had some vendors that we got our parts from. So we got our motor from Texas Speed. Yeah, we bought that. And we got some parts and stuff from Holly, and we bought that stuff. And JTX hooked us up with the wheels, freaking cool. We bought those. Willwood brakes, we bought those. And then the Cold transmission, of course we had to buy that. And then we had to run it through to something, so we went ahead and went with Quick Performance in the rear. We got NTX audio here installing, we bought that stuff. Redhead, Ride Tech, we bought that stuff. Aeromotive, we bought that. Kryptonite, we bought that. Oh yeah, the Plasman intake thing. That thing is freaking rad. We bought that, but it came from Australia, so we got a little bit better range for our dollar. And MagnaFlow, of course, finishing up the exhaust and giving it that killer sound. So I got to tell you, I'm real proud of my guys because we bought a lot of parts to build this truck.
We're so close. This truck is right there. I think we got like 2 more small pipes to go back to our exhaust tips. We need to just build the interior. It's all built, but we can throw it in. We need to run the engine. God, we still got heat cycles. So we're super close. There's just a few things, but they're big things. So I got to get back to work.
D-Day. The guys and I were up all night just trying to get things done and what have you. I think a couple of guys stepped off to the camper and took a nap, so they're sleeping. Mike Coy went home to get his bag and his clothes, and we're going to try to get these guys on the road here in a few minutes. Truck really looks kick-ass. I couldn't be more happy with it and couldn't be more proud of the team. They rolled it out just like always and got it done. So now's the big part. 20 hours in the truck with a trailer and get our ass to Vegas. See you there. SEMA 2024.
So ran a little late last night. We ended up wrapping this up around 10 o'clock. We coated all of the painted surfaces with Max G+. We used our new glass coating on all of the glass, but it's finally finished and we're ready to go.
All right, so here we are live at SEMA 2024. We're partnered up with our friends at System X. Obviously, we painted the black truck black, or the name wouldn't have matched. And I gotta tell you, my guys, Josh and Mike Coy and Kenny and Chris, rest of the team, they pulled this together in about 47 days from 2 different farm trucks, beat up pieces of shit. So get you some of that. This thing is rocking. A lot of our friends are involved with this. JTX Wheels, of course. We've got Texas Speed with their Reaper motor, Hellion turbos. I mean, this thing is absolutely bitchin'. But the biggest thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to stand out in the OBS world. Everybody builds OBS trucks. They've been built every way in the world. But you haven't seen one like this. That is not a sunroof. That is not a rollback roof. That is a glass roof. I call it a pano roof on a single cab. Get you some of that.